Peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Paz. Blessings. Namaste. Hopefully everybody is doing good. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. Let's see what's going on here, okay? We're going to dive in. I know the readings are coming on back to back. Hopefully you all are enjoying these readings. Hopefully they are helping somebody to gain perspective, to balance the scales by way of justice and or injustices that were rendered unto you. The ancestors are saying, say less. We got this. Oh, we come through. Deal went wrong. Somebody messed around with the wrong bloodline. Somebody messed around with the wrong bloodline. This is what happens when people don't believe that there are spiritual rules when it comes to spiritual work. These are people that are being checked at the gate. Okay? Checked at the gate. Somebody could have gone to try to open up some type of door. Somebody could have gone looking in a place where they should not have gone, and now the deal has been exposed. Hence the fact that the deal has gone wrong. Deal gone wrong in the reverse. My ancestors are saying we are really pissed off and we want all the smoke. That's what they said. You are a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. You're somebody that's held in high honor. Okay, let this be a lesson to people that want to get real creative when it comes to spirituality. This is what the ancestors are saying. So I will be a vessel by way of truth and clarity, standing in the middle of the crossroads, is what Spirit just said. In between the spirit realm and the physical realm, clarify something about your stability, something about your new beginning, something about your money, something about your home being peaceful. Somebody wanted to disrupt that. You come from a very, very powerful bloodline, one that is not to be touched. I just heard one that is not to be provoked. So somebody was provoking your ancestors. Somebody was banking on the fact that you didn't have a relationship with your bloodline, and now they're sitting looking crazy. Hermit energy, you had to go within. Your ancestors could have revealed this to you. Come through, ancestors. Show us what it is that we need to see by way of truth and clarity. I invoke my angels. I invoke my spirit guides. I invoke the Loa that rock and roll with me every day. You're coming out as the Queen of Swords. Spirit says you are the Queen of Machetes. Let's be clear. Let's get this shit in order. Ten of Swords. Ooh, your ancestors want blood. Clarify the deal went wrong. The deal went wrong. The chariot in the reverse. This can go on no further. That's what I just heard. Chariot in the reverse. So somebody provoked your bloodline, provoked your ancestors. You could be somebody that's really into your spirituality. You sit, you talk with your ancestors, you give thanks, you break bread. Okay? You know what you do in that very sacred space. Whatever it is, you are a divine feminine, divine masculine, and they have a lot of respect for you for whatever this is that you have come to do. Somebody provoked your ancestors. They want me to stand in the middle of the crossroads. Why am I seeing a crossroads? The star. Something about you being at a fork in the road. Something about everything being on the line. Your chariot should be in the upright, and somebody thought they were going to get in front of your chariot, get in front of your confidence, the star. Woo! Somebody messed up. Somebody messed up. This is like a hexing cross. The Two of Swords is showing me like a crossroads. The chariot is showing me like somebody wanted a fatality, something that happened to you to block your destiny. The star represents something being etched in stone. Whatever your destiny is, collective, it cannot be changed. No, not at all. There's not an offering. There's not a request. There's not a petition. They cannot petition any deities or ancestors when it comes to your destiny. Something is written in the stars. And this is because the ancestors want to continue working through you. These are high vibrational ancestors. This is what they're showing me. Clarify. They're not playing. Ascension and the reverse, they want blood from whoever these people are, covens, groups, haters, random haters, recruited haters, people that got provoked to be provoked, whatever the hell it is, they're snatching them up, snatching wig pieces back, peeling caps back. This is what they're showing me. I keep seeing a machete, clarify, off with their head, something about clearing the path. The machete absolutely represents the Ace of Swords, cutting through the illusions. You know, cutting through the illusions really represents you seeing yourself, not really what somebody else is projecting onto you. That merely represents who they are. But you're cutting through the illusions in order to see yourself based on who it is that your ancestors are deeming you to be. They're crowning you by way of spiritual ceremony. This is not one of those ceremonies, you know, where you got to go pay somebody to help you get in contact with your ancestors. If your ancestors want you to know what's going on, they'll get in contact with you. They know who you are. Seven of Cups, this is illusions. Somebody wanted you to be under the illusion that you weren't ascending to this star energy, which represents destiny. The deal went wrong. Show me what I need to see, please, and thank you. You are the Hierophant. I could be speaking to somebody that's on a platform. I could be speaking to somebody that is a big, excuse my language, but this is what they're telling me, a big fucking deal in the spiritual realm. This is what they said. Some of these ancestors are like, no, say it like that. Okay, that's how I'm going to say it. I will be obedient. I don't want to get in trouble with the Loa. I don't want to get in trouble with the Loa. I don't want to get in trouble with the Loa. I don't want to get in trouble with the Loa. Somebody's the lower and you're the higher by way of perspective. You've taken the high road, okay? And your spirit team is saying, we got this. Keep your hands clean. We like what you're doing. Move forward. So the Chariot in the reverse, this is a hexing. If I keep seeing a crossroads, somebody went to the crossroads and petitioned a deity, a spirit guide that belongs to you. Your ancestors are saying, what a fool, what a fool, what a pity, what a pity. Suck your mama's titty is something that you should have done. You would have been better off sucking your mama's titty. This is what the ancestors are saying, okay? I'm just here to channel the energy. Clarify, cutting through the illusions. I cannot make this up. You got a lot of people watching you. Stand in all of that power that they gave you. This is what they're telling me. Page of Swords and standing in your power, your bloodline is strong. You are the Hierophant. You're being guided to continue on your destiny of higher understanding and higher learning. You cannot be distracted. Strength and power, Page of Swords, gaining knowledge, becoming aware of who you are, waking up some type of ancient ancestor within your destiny, within your bloodline, is absolutely about to get these people's asses handed to them. The deal went wrong. Who are these people? Yeah, the deal went wrong. You got the Nine of Cups and the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. You had people trying to take whatever this universal contract is. It can't be taken from me. That's what I just heard. This is an ancestor saying it can't be taken from me. So you got ancestors in the highest realms that have been there sustaining themselves on an essence level because they knew that they would need to live out the rest of their life in the astral realm in order to guide you. What a sacrifice. These are ancestors that absolutely could have possibly ascended to source of all things, but somehow they have the ability to be in between the realms. Clarify, the deal went wrong. Deal went wrong. I can't make it up. Seven of Swords in a reverse. These people got an ancestor problem. Somebody's ancestors outranks, all the ancestors. Can we just have a moment of silence? Somebody's bloodline gave birth to everything in creation. Who was out here acting a stone cold fool like that? What in the hell did you think was going on? What in the hell did you think was going to happen to this chosen one? Star, Hierophant, Strength, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords. I just heard the ancestors say, you better get up. You got work to do. Stability, sanctuary, shelter, housing, condo. If I'm seeing that card and the deal went wrong, somebody wanted you in poverty. Somebody wanted you in poverty. Somebody wanted to affect your stability. You're a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. You're a star. Hierophant energy, the strength energy, Ace of Pentacles. You're getting some type of new spiritual gift. Show me these people. Ooh, the ancestors said, we're definitely going to teach them a lesson. We're going to make an example out of them. You're going to see them. You're going to witness their karma. Clarify, Chariot in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I can't make it up. Spirit team just said, let the cards fall where they may. It's okay. We got this. Three of Cups in the reverse. I don't think they're happy about the fact that their Nine of Cups is in the reverse with the Chariot in the reverse. Somebody's having car problems. Somebody's having issues manifesting. Somebody is under the illusions that they sent out. Whoever these people, places, and things are, anybody that had your name on a paper, a picture, whatever they had going on, whatever they did at the crossroads, it's all been recorded on all accounts. These people are being found guilty on all accounts. Three of Cups in a reverse with the Seven of Cups. These people were projecting illusions. Somebody wanted you not to have options. Somebody wanted you to be confused about your options. Three of Cups in the reverse with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's ancestors snuck up on somebody, reached around, and snatched their whole wig piece back. I feel like these people don't know which way to go. It's a which way do I go ass energy. Not only that, divine ancestors, these ancestors of this star, Hierophant, Strength, Page of Swords, and this Ace of Pentacles, they outrank all the ancestors. Yes, there's ranking in the ancestral bloodline. Somebody's ancestors are in between realms, not because they're trapped, but because they can go to and fro from the heavens to the earth. Somebody is walking with you. Your ancestors are walking with you. Come through. Show me what I need to see. Four of Swords. Some of these people are in bad health. The ancestors are celebrating. They're snatching them up one by one by one. Ascendance in the reverse. Somebody is dropping. Somebody's losing their life. Somebody's in bad health. Somebody's cup is empty. Somebody's house is dry. Somebody is barren. They can't produce. This is what they wanted for you. It's a tower in this thing. See the tower at the bottom of the deck? Somebody went towards somebody's head. Clarify the crossroads. To sacrifice you. This is how they wanted you. They wanted you left for dead. Spirit is saying you need to remember that this is what they wanted for you. Don't let up on these people. Don't let up on connecting with your higher self. Something about love and sacrifice. Would profit you to go through suffering without having to love yourself enough that you wouldn't be willing, excuse my language, to sacrifice these assholes, these weirdos, exile. These people went to the crossroads to leave you for dead. Didn't even know that they were talking to your ancestors. Oh my God. What a beautiful setup. I love it. Ooh. Justice. See the machete? See the scales? Stop playing. Huh? Ooh, this energy is so doggone thick right now. I gotta take my time channeling it, y'all. Ace of Cups. Woo! Somebody's ancestors are the most powerful ancestors, y'all, to ever walk this planet. I'm gonna just keep it real. And somebody went to the crossroads trying to take something from you. Yet again, somebody did something redundantly. I just heard out of ignorance, your ancestors were patient with these people and could have told them, don't do that. And somebody did something redundantly. So they went against the advice of high ranking, held in high honor, Hierophant ancestors that have been everything in creation all at the same time. They started this, they created this, they co created with source. Your bloodline runs deep into the roots of this earth, of which there is a memory of the accounts of injustices, the innocent blood that has been shed. Ooh, whose ancestor is this? I feel like this is my ancestor. I feel like this is my ancestor. I feel like this is our ancestors. They're showing me blood. They want blood. They listen, they are saying we will flip this bitch over. We will flip this planet over on its ass over this divine chosen one in their Ace of Cups. Clarify, they should have left you alone. I can't make this up. The moon and the 10 of wands. These people are hiding the fact that they're sick, in bad health. They're not celebrating. Ain't no holidays. Ain't no birthdays. Ain't no hey, hey, hey. Ain't no more hateration in the dancery. We don't need no holleration. Stop hollering. In spiritual court, they should have left you alone. King of Cups in the reverse. This person violated spiritual law to the utmost. Clarify King of Cups in the reverse. Four of Cups, missed an opportunity. Could be any sign. We're not going to even say it's a water sign. Could just be a group of raggedy ass diabolical people. One thing that is for sure, two things that are for certain, these people are mirroring one another. So this could be, it's like how diabolical is too diabolical. They're all mirroring one another of their diabolicalness. Yeah, King of Cups in the reverse represents their energy, manipulative energy, no love. Okay, so why should we show them love? This is what this is what the answers are saying. Like, why should we show y'all any love when you didn't show the collective no love? In fact, you were advised not to do something. You were warned because these ancestors are so powerful. They're saying, out of these people's ignorance, we were patient. But we always knew that things were fated to happen a certain way. What is it that you want me to see? The Five of Pentacles. These people will lose everything. Everything. What they hold near and dear is what the ancestors are taking from them. Whatever they went and requested of you to take from you is what they will lose, but on levels that they could have never imagined. The Two of Swords, there are no illusions here. Everything's been exposed. This is like a hex, a crossing up, crossroads. I'm seeing somebody at the crossroads. Seven of Swords in a reverse, Nine of Cups in a reverse. Justice is here. The scales have to be balanced. There is one ancestor here that gave birth to everything in creation. It's reminding me of the Black Madonna. She's not playing. Her energy is very, very powerful. Bear with me as I channel it. She said, tell them exactly what I said. There's hell to pay. Loss of resources, gone. Loss of health, gone. Nine of Cups, whatever they're asking for, done. They can't request anything. Whoa. She's saying, yes, they did that much. King of Swords energy. I can't make this up. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This is somebody's ancestors coming through. Big, heavy Libran energy. Big Aquarian energy. Big Aquarian energy 1 foot on the water is what they're showing me, and 1 foot on the ground, the Hierophant. This inevitably taught you to stand in your power, chosen one. It was always orchestrated. The deal went wrong. This is a recent deal with the devil at the crossroads. You know, some of these people are Luciferians, some of them are Hashatanians, some of them are Satanists. And in those groups, they are taught that they could do anything, right? There are really no rules. They could do anything. There's no reprimanding, is what I'm hearing. They never anticipated they would have to pay for what they had done to you. These people left scars on your life. Holy Spirit is showing me that they left you for dead, exiled, annihilated. Somebody wanted you nailed to a cross. Somebody wanted you nailed to a tree. These ancestors are saying, so shall it be. This is bigger than a return to sender, y'all. I need y'all to really tap in. Can we have a commercial break? This is some real spirituality right here. This is bigger than setting up an altar. This is bigger than Bible scriptures. This is bigger than a return to sender. This is an invocation of ancient spirits that are manifested in the physical by way of not just the forces of nature, but the forces of spiritual law. Whew. Whew. Somebody didn't believe in all of this. Somebody was like, what? I could do what the hell I want. Like, a lot of arrogant energy, you know, and those covens, they just kind of run rampant. They do what the hell they want to do. 7 of Swords in the reverse, they are caught up by the neck, by the head, by the foot. They are being gutted. This ancestor is showing me a machete, honey, like they being gutted like a black pig. Whoo, you swine. Lord, what did y'all do to piss off these ancestors? Look, death. I can't make this up. 3 of Pentacles and death. Spirit is saying death is an easy outcome, but here's the catch. Under judgment, the ancestors are waiting for them on the other side. 10 of Cups. Didn't I just say bloodline? Woo. The ancestors are waiting for them on the other side. Clarify. Judgment. This concludes this reading. I don't feel as though we need to go any further. Big shout out to the ancestors. Shout out to all the divine ancestors. Shout out to the Loa, the spirits in the earth and in the heavens that guide us. Ooh, this is a very powerful ancestor. I just heard their blood is boiling. Y'all, when I tell you it's going to be a catastrophe, we're going to witness these people's karma. The ancestors are telling me there will be blood in the streets. The same blood that they wanted you to shed is the blood they now have to shed in the most meaningless of ways. Whatever they're holding dear to them, money, resources, whatever, they're snatching it up. This is not a lesson. This is an annihilation. That's what they just said. You know, sometimes you can get a little lesson, a little tap on the, don't do that again. And you're like, okay. You get the lesson and you go through it. You're like, okay, I didn't know. A lot of people don't realize that the ancestors give a lot of mercy and grace out of the ignorance of people that don't know any better, right? It's like that. That's a gift. When the Loa don't unalive you or cut you short or snatch your resources, that's a gift. So you're supposed to learn from that. These people didn't want to learn from that. They thought they could just run through your life and do anything. They're telling me most of what they said and wished for won't ever come out in spiritual court because their story doesn't need to be heard. It's a bunch of liars. They're not going to tell the truth, even if given the opportunity. So yeah, there's a gag order. They're showing me a lot. I love y'all, okay? Take this as it resonates. I love you. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.